talking about Reiko as usual, but we're adding Jax to the equation. So, generally for Reiko, you see Darius, Striker, Sub-Zero, and Sector as like the four that I've seen most. I know there's talks of Lao with Reiko, but I don't know, I'm not sold on Lao with Reiko, honestly. So, since this I hardly ever see anyone discuss, let's use Jax and Reiko. Now, the big thing is that everybody thinks Jax is just combos. This is true. Same with Scorpion. Scorpion's you really pick Scorpion for the combos. But Jax has a bit more utility that Scorpion doesn't. Those being down cameo and neutral. So the ground pound. Now here's the thing. The reason why I find Jax so great for Reiko is that back 3 into down cameo works. Stand 4, I mean, assuming they're blocking, stand 3. It's a safe mid that, you know, helps condition them to not neutral duck your high kicks, at which point you can use these for pressure. Stand 4-3 is a hit confirm, 3-4 is a hit confirm. Like all these you can hit confirm, you can do combos, do whatever you want. But here's the thing, right? Here's the great thing. Jax's air grab can be used on every single hit Reiko can do. He can always do just raw slide, right? But here's the thing, you spend cameo bar to catch him on the other side of the slide, and then you can do stand 3 tactical takedown, and that will always put them back on the same side they started on. It's not easy, it is a little tricky at first, but it also just adds more consistent damage and double side switch for Doki. This means you have more bar for your... You have more bar for your command grab. There you go. You have more bar for your shuriken, more bar for your armor, right? Now, on top of that, if you really want, you can do this. If you really want, you basically throw the unblockable at the end of your armor or your combo ender, and then you could basically use that as a meaty. You can jump away, and it will, you know, the unblockable will hit them. If they armor, then great, you're out of there, and they take a bit of damage from the unblockable, but you're out of there. You can whip punish, play footsies, right? Now, like I said, the big thing is that off every touch, you can always do Jax cameo, right? So, a little tricky. But yeah, so essentially, yeah, so I'm terrible at converting, but the idea is you can always do any stray button into slide, or any hit confirm into slide, and it will do it, right? If we look at this example here, I know you can see. Yeah, so from there you can do stand 3 into takedown, and again you're double side switching, you're getting respectable damage, more consistent damage as well, because this is off every touch, every button. So for example, a lot of people put stock in Serena because Serena makes back 3, like you can do one button confirm, which is true, and it's a lot safer than this. But also I just like going raw, because if I'm gonna, or going crazy, because if I'm gonna get neutral ducked and punished, I may as well just commit. Right, I may as well commit. And just take the bit of a damage, a bit extra damage, and then from there, boom, command grab. I'm terrible. Hold on. Right, so here's the other thing too, is because you're saving bar for your shurikens and command grabs, your command grabs, like if you hit it from into the sucker, that's unbreakable damage. That is like what, 22, 23, whatever percent unbreakable damage. Like, because it's a grab, it's treated as unbreakable. So like stand 4 in a command grab. Okay, hold on. I know this works. What is happening here? There we go. I don't know. That was weird. And plus in the corner as well, it makes conversions extremely simple in the corner. Because you could always do this, so then you can do whatever you want after. You could even do like full air strings into Jax and get more damage, and stuff like that. So in general, it just adds so much consistency to every touch you do as Reiko. And if you know, of course, if you're feeling really ballsy, you can do that. There you go. Not as high damage as it could be, but there you go. And of course, like I said, you could because you're saving your bar and your combos, you can always just hit confirm into raw unbreakable damage. I'm terrible. Hold on. There we go. You just I mean that's 22%, 23, 24, whatever the percent is for 3 buttons. Like it's 2 bars, but I mean, come on, it's fun, right? And of course the shurikens, right? So the thing with the shurikens is that because you can spend bar on this, you can always do right, and then of course you're +2, and you get a bit of chip if they block it, and it's pretty safe. I don't know, like I think the data says it's like -15, -16, but because of the pushback, I've never ever been punished and amplify on block. At least on down 4. I don't know about other buttons and strings, but down 4 on block into ninja start amp is like stupid. Yeah, so again, air grabs are for combos, and the ground pound. Okay, and then of course they're on cameo. This is a very invincible wake up. This wake up is actually very invincible to the point where I usually will wake up with this instead of my own armor, because this is inherently safer because of the pushback. So it might be like -18 or whatever if you use it as a wake up / reversal, but it's very invincible, and because of the pushback, it's harder to punish. So I'm saving bar for command grab or shuriken or whatever else. Or hell, if I really want to, if I'm feeling extra dumb, I can do this, and then because of the pushback on block, they might be like, okay, well, I'll just wait for it to be done, and then move in, and then armor right after, right? So that's another application if you really want to spend all that bar. The last thing, of course, is the ground pound. Now, the ground pound definitely has its uses, right? So I don't know how much more damage that did, but I'd assume it did a bit more damage than normal. You can always throw it at the end of the command grab animation. And then from there, like, I don't know, it just adds a decent media option as well as space control, because Jax won't go away until he hits one of you. Like, he'll go 3 times before he goes away, unless someone gets hit. And at that point, because they're trying to jump, right, they're trying to jump so much, let's see.
Escape, jump forward.
You can get way more damage off the anti-air, but that's just the best I can think of right there. And that, I don't know, that I don't know. I see Jax has a lot more utility than people give him credit for, because of the invincible wake up, and it can be set on block and use it as like a conditioning thing. And then the ground pound just helps with controlling the pace of the match, because it makes them want to jump. Reiko has a busted stand 4 anti-air. The stand 1 anti-air is not bad as well. And at that point, especially if you're trying to contest, like if people are trying to jump with their buttons or whatever, and that you meet them in the air with so like you can get like a full combo off that air-to-air conversion if you're on point with your forward cameo. So yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of utility in this. Like, it's just way more consistent damage. The safe mid to condition to not neutral duck your kicks. And of course the grab pound. I don't know. What do you guys think? The other thing, of course, is that because you get 10% more health, you can kind of be a little more dumb, to be honest. Because 10% doesn't sound like much, but depending on the character and the matchup, that might be like one more combo for your ass to survive, maybe, because of the damage percentages. So you might be able to be a little more risky if you really feel like it, which I do because I have fun with it. It doesn't help him be a grappler necessarily. It just helps him be way more consistent. At which point, right? That worked. Anyway,
List,
and
close
plus,
list,
and it kind of adds just
navigate.
raw damage to as well, because if they're trying to, if they're trying to block your long range and then the grandpa hits them, I don't know. There's just I see a lot of utility in Jax, honestly, a lot more than people give credit for. Like I said at the beginning, I'm a broken record now at this point. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of Jax down below with Reiko. I'm quickly becoming to enjoy Jax and Sector a lot with Reiko. Darius is awesome, the fact I can command grab into combos, but it's also just very one dimensional. I like having more things to do than just throw people around. I mean, I love my grapplers. I do love throwing people around, but it's also kind of nice having like just consistent damage no matter what I do, and stay afloat. Like, I don't know. There's more stuff to Rico than just Darius and Striker. Striker's awesome, but I'm having a lot of fun with Sector. His combos are hard, but they're fun. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next time. Yeah, see you guys next time.